lightning tree. Its limbs all torn from the day it was born, for the tree was born in a thunderstorm. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, it's never too late for you and me. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Down in the meadow when the wind blows free, I wish for a queen in the lightning tree. Dreams come true when you want them to. If you want them to, then it's up to you. Grow, grow, the lightning tree, never give in too easily. Lightning tree.
Breakfast! Come and get it! Ah, back time and all.
Go. Slugger strikes again. Mustn't disappoint him. Just one small thing first. Sorry, me old mates. An important matter to be attended to. There you are. My good deed for the day. Do you know what? I reckon that tree gets more water than what they do. Dehydrated donkeys. Cheer up, brothers. It's in a noble cause.
Hi, Steve. Breakfast.
Not for me, thanks.
No breakfast.
Nope. I'll miss me bus.
Bus? Where are you going?
That away. I've got to go.
But, Steve.
I've got the weekend off.
What do you mean?
I mean, the Colonel said I can have today and tomorrow off. Bye.
But, Steve.
I'll see you when I see you.
Oh, surprise, surprise. Eggs and bacon. Tell me.
Did you know about Steve having the weekend off?
Well, yeah, now you come to mention it.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Because he asked me not to.
Aye, aye.
He didn't want to bother you, I suppose.
Bother me? Why should I be bothered? I was just thinking of the work, that's all.
Now, is that nice? I ask you, is that nice? What do you think I'm here for then, eh? I don't normally come in on a Saturday, do I? Or hadn't you noticed?
You knew as well.
Well, yeah, now you come to mention it.
Oi, what about your breakfast?
I don't want any.
Cheer up.
I'm all right. Just tired, that's all.
Yeah. Hey, are you any good on your pins? Waggling the old one too. Dancing, you know, this sort of stuff. Eh?
I don't know.
Because there's a local op down at Village Hall tonight. Oh, it's nothing classy, just a bit of the old, you know, that sort of thing. How'd you like to come?
I don't know the modern dances.
Well, there's nothing to it. Straight up, you just, you know, shake it about a bit and... I'll tell you what. You follow Ron, you'll soon get a knack. Do you good.
All right.
That's the girl. I'll pick you up at 7:30. If I can get the bike to work.
Hello, Gran.
It's Stevie, isn't it?
Of course it is. What do you think it was, one of your boyfriends?
You wicked lad. Millie, it's Steve.
Steve, what a surprise. Lovely surprise, Gran.
Surprise, surprise. He said he was coming, didn't you, lad?
No.
You did, of course you did. We had tea. You sat there, said you'd come back soon, you remember.
That was 2 years ago, Gran.
No, don't be so daft.
Have you had anything to eat?
No.
I'll get you something. You are looking very well.
I'm fine, thanks. Auntie,
Yes?
have you heard anything about Mum?
What's that?
I was asking if you'd heard anything about Mum.
That lot. Alice told her she'd come to no good.
Now, Gran.
Don't now gran me. I told her, didn't I? In this very room. Can't be more than a month ago.
You've seen her.
Take no notice, love.
Find yourself a nice, steady man and start again. Remember, Millie, remember my telling her that.
That's when you were about 4, and mine's a bit muddled. That's when Steve's dad was killed. Gran thought she ought to marry again, but your mother went all to pieces. Poor soul, it was a terrible shock.
And you've heard nothing from her since?
No.
I told her just t'other day.
Come and help me make tea. We're just going to put kettle on. We haven't seen hair nor hide of your mother since, what? When you were 4, was it, she left you at that orphanage? All we've had from her was the one letter. No, it was a postcard telling us what she'd done and where she'd left you.
And you've heard nothing since?
No, well, not really.
What do you mean, Auntie?
Well, we had a policeman round a couple of weeks ago asking us if she was here.
Because of this?
What's that, love?
I don't know why I saw it, I just did.
Oh, you'll have to read it. I haven't my specs on.
A woman was arrested last night for disorderly conduct after being evicted from a council flat in Seaton. It's near Liverpool, isn't it? Evicted for non-payment of rent. Appears before magistrates today. She was... where is it? Catherine Ross, 43. That's Mum, isn't it?
Yes.
What's happened to her? What did the police say?
Nothing. They want to find her, that's all. No one knows where she's gone. Oh, Steve, it's so awful. The police and the newspapers and all. Your mother.
These things happen, Auntie.
Yes, I suppose they do.
Follyfoot, Follyfoot. Cruelty to horses, farm. I can't say as I've ever heard of anything like that before.
It's not only that. It's for old horses that have retired, or sick ones, injured ones. Like an old people's home, but for horses. We look after any that need help.
You should have been with me at a place I was at the other week. Man there had an horse, a wild one, and he'd beaten the very daylights out of it. You could tell there were blood. Begging your pardon, miss.
Thank you. You should have told the RSPCA.
None of my business, is it? It's his horse. I suppose he can do what he likes with it.
What, beat it?
I know.
Then why didn't you do something?
You could. You're a stranger. I've got to live here.
He's our postman. Just helps out on a Saturday. Odd jobbing and a bit of gardening.
Spotting that horse was sort of in the course of my duties, you might say. We're trusted, you know.
But you could tell me. No one need know.
Aye. But mind you don't say nout. But no one did ought to treat any creature like that, come to think on it.
Colonel. Steve, I'm at Skepdale. I've got to have the horse box.
Get a grip on yourself. What's the trouble?
Look, it's a horse. It's dying.
Well, whose is it?
I've got to have the horse box.
Is the owner there?
Look, he's drunk. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't care.
Look, even it's as bad as you say it is.
It's dying.
All right, I believe you, but we can't take a horse without permission.
We've got to. It's half dead. It could die tonight.
Die anyway, by the sound of it.
Look, I'm at Skepdale, Eckersley Lane. I'll be waiting in the road.
I can't have this, Steve. It's miles away.
Now get back here at once and we'll talk about it.
I'm not coming back without the horse.
What?
I am not coming back without the horse.
It's gone midnight, Colonel.
Yes, I know. Any sign of Dora?
No.
Where's she gone?
She's gone dancing, isn't she? With Ron.
Dancing?
Not a hope. There's nothing I can do.
You've got to.
Now, look.
There must be something.
It hasn't helped moving her, if you want to know.
Of course it's helped. She's had rest and she's had food and she's had love, hasn't she? Would you ever die any other way?
You've done your best, Steve. We know that.
Shan't be a moment.
What are you going to do?
Look, she's in pain, riddled with sores. She's starving, she can't eat. She can't stand. She's dying. Now, what do you expect me to do?
No.
It would be kinder.
No, it wouldn't. She'd go without knowing what love is. Look, you remember Charlie, the pit pony? How many times did you say then? Give him a little time in the sun. Give him a few more days.
But this is slightly different.
I've seen where she's been and what she's been through.
Call me in the morning, eh? You'll stay with her, will you? Telephone me if you want anything.
Strike! Oh, Colonel. What the devil's the meaning of that? They break busted, didn't it? Break busted my foot. Don't let it happen again. That's all.
Have a good dance.
Yes.
Fun, was it?
Yes.
Good. Didn't think it'd be your sort of scene. Village hops, Ron.
It wasn't, really.
You still had fun.
Yes. What's the matter, Steve?
I've got a dying horse, haven't I? It's not enough.
Is that what it's all about? Really?
Yes, really.
Steve. Oh, Steve, what is it?
Evicted. Chucked out on the streets. And who gave a damn, do you know? Who gave a damn? Gone to pieces and nobody cared. There's got to be someone. Someone's got to care.
Here. How is she?
So-so.
Has she eaten anything?
No.
Would you like me to stay with her while you get some sleep?
No, I'd rather.
Anything you want?
No.
Okay.
No point in asking if he wants any breakfast, I suppose.
No.
Well, he ought to. Set him up for the morning, bit of eggs and bacon. Remember, eggs are the proper breakfast, eggs is. Come on. No long face. Be over in a day or two.
Something's changed. I feel it.
No, it hasn't. Nothing's changed.
It has. I'm frightened, Slugger. I'm frightened.
Come on, fella, try.
How is she? Oh, this is intolerable. He had no right to bring that thing here in the first place. He hasn't a hope in hell of saving her, and now he won't let us put her out of her misery.
I agree with you. You're the boss.
Right, come on, let's go and have a look at her. There's not much sign of any work being done this morning.
I know. I'll do it. Steve.
She may live a day, possibly more. 2 at the most. In pain all the time. She ought to be put down.
No. I'm going to the car.
So much for all we stand for. All you've taught us to believe. Don't give up. They're entitled to their day in the sun. Why put down horses when they're useless and not cats and dogs? Or people?
You're deliberately misunderstanding what I said.
Am I?
You know very well you are. You tell me what you hope to achieve by keeping that horse alive. A day in the sun. We're too late, Steve. We're too late. What did your grandmother have to say? Aren't you getting things a little muddled up?
No one knows where she is. No one cares.
Except you. Nobody knew where she was. But she was found. Too late, of course, that's the trouble. But she was found. You'd give anything to save that horse, wouldn't you? With love you owe somewhere else. Isn't it time you faced up to it? And gave it where it is really needed?
What time is it?
Just gone 6. You'll miss his bus if you don't look sharp.
Steve.
Hi.
Steve, must you?
The Colonel's right, Dora. He always is, isn't he?
I wish I understood.
It's my mother, Dora. She's in trouble. Somewhere. She's alone and she's in trouble. They've got to find her. Tell her it's all right. Somebody cares.
Her day in the sun.
Her day in the sun.
Will you come back?
Would the Colonel let me?
Yes, of course.
So speaks the mistress of Follyfoot. Then I'll be back.
Oh, Steve.
Come on. None of that. Some horses in here need feeding. Don't want them to see you being crying, do we? Ta-ra, Dora. See you when I see you.
Want them to, then it's up to you. Grow, grow the